live? Are we live? It looks like we are live. Welcome to Gamcast for Thanksgiving. Hope you're having a great holiday with your family and hope the Cowboys win later. Today we're here to talk about lawfare, Giuliani, and bankruptcy. This post I'm about to play for a moment was going around, kind of got viral recently about Giuliani explaining his current financial situation because of the lawfare, which I'll explain in a moment. You remember the two workers in Atlanta. Anyway, let's listen to Giuliani and I'll take it from there.
The reality is, I have no cash. It's all tied up. So right now, if I wanted to call a taxi cab, I can't do it.
Now, you wonder why that is, because Giuliani has declared bankruptcy. He's thrown in the towel. There's really two different types of bankruptcy in America. There's Chapter 7, which both individuals and companies can do, which is basically you slide all of your property into the thing and your debts are forgiven generally. There's an exception I'm going to get to. And then you start over. If you want to be a going concern, it's 11 for companies, it's 13 for individuals. And that is you go and you say, hey, listen, I want to pay it back, but I'm going to keep most of my stuff, some of your stuff. You got to give some of your stuff up, but generally keep your stuff, and they give you a sort of a payment plan, for lack of a better term. Why is Giuliani in this position? Well, one, lawfare. So the judge declared as a matter of law, sanctions, that he was guilty, awarded extreme damages, right? And now all of a sudden he's basically bankrupt. So, okay, we don't have debtors' prisons. We got rid of debtors' prisons basically when we started America. So why is he still in a debtor's prison, right? Well, there's an exception in the bankruptcy code. Even if you go bankrupt, 7, 11, 13, as I explained a moment ago, doesn't matter. The willful and malicious injury exception prevents you from discharging willful and malicious injuries that are from intentional torts. Now, the bankruptcy court is supposed to look at that and say, oh, wow, you were found guilty via sanction. This is an extreme award. One, was it willful and malicious? Well, some people think all intentional torts are willful and intentional. That's not true. The court has to look beyond it and see, was it willful and intentional? Now, clearly something like defamation, slander, those types of things, those speaking torts, if you will, typically do not fall into intentional torts, unless you really meant to do it. In this case, it should have been discharged, but it's not. This is one of the things that that Trump needs to do with the slim majority he has in the House and the Senate, is to make this clear that this exception should apply, except you really went out of your way to do something. If you repeated it or you did something intentionally, that would be a different story. But Giuliani hasn't done that. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you do, I'll see you on the next one. And happy Thanksgiving.